Welcome back. Today we're talking about something slightly different, actually very different. We're talking about the Apollo event system that we use on the ASCBI Discord server. If you're not an event host or game host on the ASCBI Discord server, this video is really not for you and feel free to skip it. Otherwise, if you want to see what goes on behind the scenes, hey, more than welcome to. It might actually inspire you to become a game host yourself and host Squadron Strike and Attack Vector games on our Discord server. So, anyways, we use the Apollo event bot, and we've actually picked up to have to pay for the premium version of it. And so it generates, at what you see here, all these events. And so we have an event, we put in our game title, the scenario, and a whole bunch of information, and it posts the event. So we're going to go over how to do that. But before we actually start entering data to actually generate the event, we have to generate the data for the event. That didn't really make a lot of sense, but trust me, it will. So right here, this is our event template. Up here is our header, which would be name of the game, name of the setting. So it'd be like Traveler, like Squadron Strike, Traveler, or Squadron Strike, Axanar. Or for like Attack Vector, it'd be Attack Vector, Tactical. Then we have the scenario name, some stuff like movement mode, ship complexity, experience levels, flavor text, and any additional notifications. What is highly recommended is you type up all the stuff ahead of time because there is a timeout in the Discord bot, and also if you you press enter or return prematurely, you might skip forward when you're writing out your description right here. So I have a Attack Vector tactical teaching game coming up next week, so I'll fill out that information. So for game and setting, it'll be Attack Vector tactical, and name of the scenario is Let's Learn Attack Vector. These things right here are markdown notation. This will bold this line. When you actually copy and paste it into the Discord, you'll actually see it bolded. There are a number of free editors out there if you want to see what it looks like ahead of time. But you only really need to know star for bold and underline single for italicizing. So move mode for attack vector, we call it mode 3. Ship complexity, we're using medium-sized ships, so we'll go medium ships. Let's call it medium complexity ship. Medium ships is fine. We don't really have a standard just yet, just kind of want to get no experience required. And for flavor text, I'm not going to type this out. I just typed it earlier, so I'll cut and paste it in. And I want to add in these underscores to italicize it. Now, the italicize has to be done per line. Unfortunately, this can't do a whole block, so every time you have a carriage return, you need to redo your italicizing. Okay, and now I have no additional information, so I can take that out. Now, the other thing, if I can get to the right window, okay, go back to this. You see here, we also announce it to different groups, like, purple's a little hard to see, and it won't let me highlight, there we go, the attack vector group. Up here, we highlight it to a whole bunch of people. Friday Night Attack Vector Tactical, Attack Vector Teaching Game. And why the teaching game was announced there, I don't recall because we shouldn't have. Oh yeah, I was taking students that night. Up here, those Squadron Strike and Romance of the Seven Realms. So, if I bring back up our list, that's all these groups down here. And there'll be this template and the list of groups will be down in the description below. And so we want to, again, setting up ahead of time is always good. We want to pick which groups we want to announce our event to. Now, the less groups you announce it to, the better, because we want to do targeted advertising. That's why we have people sign up for the various roles in the channels. So that's why we have this channel here. We have the reaction roles for people to sign up, as well as this channel over here. So people can sign up for the different events. But we don't want to spam them. So we'll make sure you only pick the events that make sense for your event, or the groupings that make sense for your event. So I'm doing Attack Vector Tactical, so obviously I'll do Attack Vector Tactical. It's not a Squadron Strike setting, so I can remove all these. It's not a Squadron Strike teaching game, so I can remove this one. It is a Attack Vector teaching game. Here, these are different play groups. I'm using a Friday night, so I'll toss it into Friday Night Attack Vector. I don't plan on streaming it, though I often stream my games, but probably won't for this one. So I'll remove that option. So I'll be announcing this to 3 groups. Okay, so I'm going to turn this off. So I'll be copying and pasting from this later, just so you know where the information is coming from. Okay. Oh, Apollo's asking me a question. Oh, I have a event in 2 hours. Okay. So I know then 2 hours I'm scheduled to play some Attack Vector. So I need to get to moving with this demo. By the way, our notification setting for this server is 2 hours. Okay, so back to the server. All the way down here at the bottom is our setup stuff channel. So we just kind of hide the commands so we don't have to, fill the other channels with things people are going, huh? I wonder what this means. This is the list of available commands for the Apollo. We renamed it the ASCBI schedule bot 2001 because, why not? And we also changed the prompt. If you look online, the default prompt is the apostrophe, not apostrophe, exclamation point. I changed it to $. Down here, we simply go $event, and it'll send us a direct message to start the whole process. This is where having stuff to cut and paste in really helps. So the first thing over here it does is it asks us for our event title. So Attack Vector Tactical. Then the description. It can be up to 1,600 characters, but hey, we already have it pre-typed out. We can cut and paste in, and you can see the formatting kicks in. For example, if we just take off this underscore here, I don't know if you can how well you can see in the video, but this became not italicized. Put the underscore back in, and it's italicized. Up here we have, it's a lot easier to see, like so. So let's learn Attack Vector, Mode 3, medium ships, no experience required. Attack Vector Tactical is a game of real space combat on the tabletop, while based on real math and science. All the scary math is hidden and cleverly, yep, thank God for spell checks, cleverly designed play aids. The math is further hidden by the use of the avid assistants. Yep. Come on, T. By the Avid Assistant. Okay. Best way to learn the game is to play with experienced players. So come learn how to play Attack Vector Tactical. No experience required. That looks good. Now, sign-up options. The default options are accepted, declined, or tentative. And you just hit 1 here to keep the default. However, we're going to use some custom ones. We want student teacher tentative for today. So configure sign-up options. So 2, return. Okay, so no sign-up options have been specified yet. 1, continue with sign-up option with no sign-up options. Nope. I want to add a sign-up option, so 2. So the custom ones, see over here, I first want, let's go 7 first. Student. What's the attendee limit for the student? I think 4. I can do most 4 students. Reminder, should reminders be enabled for this option? Yes. So we have students, limit of 4. So we want to add another sign-up option. Want to go tentative, there'll be 3. Attendee limit, there is no limit. Should reminders be enabled for this option? Yes. Okay, now we want to add 1 more, and that is teacher. That's the one I'll use, so you can see there's at least 1 teacher. And if other people want to sign up to teach, hey, excellent. There is no limit for teachers. Yes, please remind the teachers. Okay, so we have student, limit of 4 with a reminder. We have tentative, no limit with a reminder, and teacher, no limit with a reminder. So I want to continue with those options. Okay, time zone. Our time zone is Eastern, so we enter a 4. What time should it be? Let's see, today is Saturday, so we can go Friday, 3D, Friday at, let's see, 8 p.m. It's going to be 7 p.m. for me since I'm in the Central Time Zone, but I usually schedule most of our events based on the New York Time Zone. So Friday at 8. It's a 4-hour event. The question is, what is the duration of the event? 4 hours. We don't repeat. Okay, so at this point, we can finish the event creation, or we can mention roles on event creation. I want to mention roles. That's how we announce it to the different groups. So let's see, event mentions, so no one listed yet, so add an event mention. And unfortunately, we just can't, there's no menu that creates the options, so we have to copy paste them from earlier. And it does check to see that it's there and that it could actually announce to it. Okay, and the Friday night group. Okay, so I got Attack Vector Tactical Teaching Game, Friday Night Attack Vector. Okay, so I want to continue with those event mentions. Okay, so got the event mentions, or role mentions for the event. I don't have an image for this, and I want to change the color. Never thought about color, but nope, don't want to experiment now. So the event is finished. I will enter a 1 and go click. And the event's been created. What you can't see, as I have it hidden off to the side, is that a ping went out on Discord. So I just go click to see the event, and there it is. Let's learn attack vector, bow 3, medium ships, etc. And since I'm the teacher, I shall go click and add myself to the list as a teacher. And I'll see if I get some students before next week, 11th. Now the big thing down here is local time. Apparently this is a Discord thing. The bot feeds the time in to Discord, and Discord decides what to display down here in terms of local time. And depending what platform you're on, it'll display different things. Like I know on Android, it'll always say today instead of a date, but will modify the time based on your time zone. So on my Android phone, this will always say today at 7 p.m. Gotta love technology. We already had the Admiral sign up as a tentative. So that's good. That's what the pings are for. So, yeah, I guess he's going to be surprised when he finds out he's in a YouTube video now. Well, that's basically it for event creation. If we need to edit the event, it's the edit command, and it'll bring up the direct message and walk you through that. We'll process again. And that's all there is. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comment down below. Thumbs up and subscribes aren't really needed for this video, as this is basically for event hosts on the ASCBI Discord server. But hey, if you want to get a thumbs up, hey, more power to you. I like getting thumbs up, and subscriptions are always wonderful as well. That's all I have for you guys today. I'll catch you later. Adios.